When I was little, my parents were alcoholics and they would beat me. Oftentimes, I would run away from home and my twin sister and I would sleep in the bushes.
When I was born, my mother was sent to prison. Her parental rights were taken away, and I was put into orphanage.
When I was little, I dreamed about having parents, having people in my life who would always be close to me, who would always help me and love me.
At the age that most Americans celebrate graduating high school, a different picture exists in Russia. There are 10 million children currently at risk in Russia, which includes those in the state orphanage system that has more than doubled in size since communism ended. For 90% of the annual 10 to 15,000 orphanage graduates, it's the beginning of the end.
The existing system of government orphanage establishment is not at all capable of preparing children for independent living.
Each year, upon leaving state institutions, 40% become addicted to drugs and alcohol. Another 40% end up in the criminal world. Roughly half of all the girls are forced into prostitution. 10% will commit suicide.
There is essentially no hope for these children, given the present system that exists in Russia.
Most have nowhere to go.
I was afraid to leave and go into my future life because we didn't have a whole lot. We didn't have anything. Many of us didn't have our own apartments. They didn't teach us how to do things or how to act when we left the orphanage. And when the time came, they would just release us into nowhere.
Whatever we do, there is a black hole after the kids graduate from the orphanage. We need centers of post-orphanage adaptation where it will be possible to follow up with the orphans to prevent the sharp transition from a school to the real world.
Founded in St. Petersburg in 2001, The Harbor exists to find the lost and forgotten orphans aging out of the state system who have a desire to succeed, and to develop them in such a way that they are anchored in life and launched into a sustainable future.
Our wish is that the participants of the harbor become productive, educated members of society, establishing healthy lives, having families of their own, and destroying the cycle of orphans giving birth to orphans.
Harbor staff model and coach residents in life skills such as cooking, budgeting, and family living. Spiritual needs are met by a Russian pastor and mentors as they provide biblical teaching and encouragement. Staff psychologists provide counseling. Other staff and volunteers guide participants through completion of high school and preparation for higher education. Professional personnel provide basic competency in technology, sewing, English, and cosmetology. The Harbor's holistic live-in approach creates graduates who can once again begin to dream.
Because of the harbor, I started dreaming. Now I don't feel marked as an ex-orphan. I feel as a whole child, as if I was raised in a normal family.
The Harbor dreams about helping more people like Nadia and Gosha.
While living at the orphanages, our life was all about survival. I got addicted to both drinking and smoking. I could not quit no matter what. God used the program at the harbor and the people there to start to work on me. I became a Christian, and God showed me a lot of things. I quit smoking, I quit drinking, I quit fooling around with girls. If I didn't live at the harbor, I probably would have died from alcoholism. Overall, I received a different approach to life at the harbor.
During the 2 years at the harbor, I finished school, I got into college, and what's most important, I was able to find out who God made me to be. I became confident, secure, and I was able to spread my wings.